We got a new week, a new vlog. Got a lot of stuff to do this week. Going to finish setting up the shelves. Have a lot of stuff to do with getting all of the new August 1st sets, whether I find them early or just wait to get them on release. A lot of stuff to go and look for, as well as some other cool things that I don't want to spoil. So without further ado, let's get right on into this vlog, and I'm going to install the lights into these shelves. All right, I've got all of the holes drilled. I've got the wire going in. And it comes up here. It is going to make this kind of annoying to store stuff up here, but it doesn't really matter. And I came through and I drilled the holes so I can actually get the wires in and start lighting. I've got one in, but I have got 8 more to go. So I'm going to lock in and get this all lit up, and then I can actually start organizing to make the shelves look nice. Okay, I put the lights in and they look really, really good, except now I have to go through and get all the metal dust out from where I drilled the holes, and then go and actually get all of these sets off of my bed and into storage, because I can't sleep in a bed that looks like this. Starting to load up the shelves and unload the boxes that I moved up for moving. I got a lot of sets in here that I'm going to try and incorporate at least a couple onto these shelves. Unloaded the first box and now it's on to the second. All right, I finished for now and it looks really good. I do want to change the displays up a little bit, but I still have to wait and unpack a couple more things. Up here, got all of the bigger sets and boxes that don't fit, and I've also got all of the nice cool stuff in there. I'll probably do a new collection tour / like room update once I'm done moving in, but for now I think I am done, and I've got to get back to work on videos because I haven't made one in like 3 days. Taking everything out of my closet, and I just keep finding more Lego sets just tucked in between clothes. Got this old one. I forgot that I had this, and I found that Darth Vader's transformation was up there. I actually knew that one was up there, but I think this is almost there for the closet. I just have to get all the clothes out. This closet is now empty, and it's like a massive closet. Like I can come all the way in here, and I can fit like all the way in the closet, which is crazy. It's at least double the size of my other one, so this will be nice to get some stuff in. So I have a lot of room for like the Lego stuff that I have, but also I have a ton of clothes, so I have to fit all the clothes in first, and then the Lego can be the secondary stuff to go in the closet. I'm thinking, you know, everything up here can be like clothes and stuff, and then on the floor and on the side shelves can be Lego, and then also now I can clean this out and also have Lego on this shelf as well. So I have a lot of space, which is nice, but now I have to go through and get all of my clothes in here. Okay, I finished building the Star Destroyer. I think it's a great set. I also pulled these other sets out of my closet earlier, and here we've got the 2002 Jango Fett Slave 1, which I need to find a nice spot for on these shelves a little bit later, but it's late. It's like almost 12 a.m. and I can't really go to sleep until I get all my clothes into the closet. So I'm going to do that, go to sleep, and then tomorrow I'm going to wake up, and I think I'm going to do the review, and I also have to do the Q&A because tomorrow it will be Monday, but this will probably take me like an hour to go through and get all sorted. So I guess I won't be going to bed until very late today. Okay, I just recorded the first Q&A on the new setup, and I also did it full differently, like where I was behind the table filming myself. I think it turned out good. Well, I actually don't know how it turned out because I haven't looked at it yet. The only issue, I couldn't get the mic doesn't like go all the way over there because of the cable, and I also don't know how to capture the intake and sync it up with the camera. I guess I can just do it manually, but that's something for the future. I'll buy an adapter so I can get a longer cord so I can actually have my good mic over here. So I think the audio is honestly gonna suck, but I think as for the rest of the setup, it should look very good. So I'm excited to see that, and I think once I fix the audio, it'll definitely be a great improvement when it comes to Q&A, because before all I did was where's my sig? I just sat here and put my sig fig up and was just like, oh, what's up guys, it's the Q&A. But I don't really think that cuts it. I do have a lot of stuff to do though. I was slacking like over the past 3 days. I've been focused on moving. I mean, if you've been watching the vlogs, you definitely do know, a lot of time to move and get this all set up, but now I have to lock back in, get back to daily posting Lego Star Wars content because I am on that grind, and I do think that I will get this done, and I'm very excited to see how the Q&A turns out. However, now it's probably going to take about an hour to import everything, but I actually got on it earlier than usual, started recording around 11, got that all set up, done at 12:30, and I should be done editing around 3, so this should be coming out on time, which is great. So I'll wait, get this edited, I'm gonna go grab some food, and then I'm gonna get started on the thumbnail for this video. I just sat down to edit the Q&A at 2. Everything is still, it's not even all ported over yet, but I have to get to work on this because it's taking forever. But I just got a package that I am going to go grab, and then I can come in and lock in and get this done. It'll probably only take like an hour or 2 to edit, which isn't too bad, but I still have to go through and trim because it's already at almost 30 minutes, and that's excluding 3 other clips, which are probably like 2 minutes each. And I don't want like a 40-minute Q&A, so I'm gonna have to cut out a couple of clips. Working on editing, but I got my package. It is 5 of the cloth waist capes that I needed for some ARC troopers, so I'll get them fitted up after I finish editing. Just finished the Q&A. Took way longer than expected. It is already 3:46, and this is clocking in at 26, only almost 27 minutes on the Q&A. Definitely a record. I think this is the 50th Q&A, so it is nice, and it is also the first one in this setup. I think it turned out pretty good like this. Let me know what you guys thought about this one. I'm gonna get it exported, and I'm gonna make up a quick thumbnail with this exports, and I'll probably go live around 5. Also, oh, I almost forgot. The package that I got were all these nice little waist capes. I got 5 of them here, and I'm gonna go put them on my ARC troopers. I just gotta go pull them out. They're in the shelf. All right, I've got all of the waist capes on the ARC troopers now, and they look so much better with the waist capes. I was missing one, couldn't get this guy a waist cape. That's okay, because I didn't have the pauldron either. But it's like night and day between the two. Like without accessories versus with accessories, looks so much better. Just pulled up the Barnes & Noble, but it looks like it's about to start pouring, so I'm gonna try and get in pretty quick. Caught in the rain outside Barnes & Noble. I gotta get inside. It is not good. Started downpouring, so now I'm soaked in Barnes & Noble. But I'm safe, and I'm gonna go look for Lego. Barnes & Noble is always pretty hit or miss with their selection. Doesn't look like they have anything on sale, nor does it look like they actually have any of the newer sets coming out early. Unfortunate, but have some cool ones here. I think they're all full price though, which is kind of unfortunate. Time to leave, but it is downpouring, so I'm gonna try and make a break for the car, and hopefully I won't get drenched. I made it to the car. Maybe what is ill-advised, because it's coming down crazy, and it looks like I just got out of the shower. I'm soaking wet. This is a bad idea. I just needed to return some Amazon packages, and it's like a monsoon outside. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna hide out in here for a little bit, and then I don't know. I gotta go pick up my friend though, because I left him in Barnes & Noble. So I'm gonna go bring the car around to pick him up, and then I guess we'll figure out what we're gonna do after this. It is crazy. We are at Kohl's to look for some Lego deals. This was definitely not a good idea. Hopefully this was all worth it. They had some really good clearance online. I'm not sure if that applies to in-store as well, but we'll see what they have got over here. It looks like all just the normal stuff. I know that the Tanit 4 sets were like 25 bucks online for a little bit, so maybe they'll price match, or maybe these are on sale. I'll have to go up and check, but other than that, just have a very plain selection. There's not really much going on here. I'm back from Kohl's. I am soaking wet. That was probably not the best time to choose to go out. Honestly, I didn't know that the rain was going to be that crazy. I knew it was going to rain a little bit. Didn't think it was going to be to that degree. I didn't really end up getting, I returned my Amazon stuff. I got this sweatshirt, which is nice because I definitely needed a new one. And then the only Lego set that I ended up getting, I got one of these things right here. If I can get it. I can't flip the camera on iPhone for some reason, but we have got the Boarding the Tanit 4. Now, it was 20% off because I had a coupon, but it wasn't the sale price, but it was online for like $25 for the whole set, which was crazy. And I was really hoping that that was what it was going to be in the store as well, but it wasn't. It was full price. I got 20% off though because I need it for a video, so I figured I'd pick it up now. 20% off, still not too much to scoff at. You could probably find better deals on it, but I'm going to hold out to buy multiple until I can find it for another crazy deal. Unfortunately, I was too late to the party though at that $25 discount, because $25 for the Tanit 4 set is insane, and I'm really hoping that it goes on sale soon in the future as well. All right, I pulled up to the mall. I'm going to see if I can find any of these sets early for August 1st. Target was putting them out early, so I'm going to go try my luck, and hopefully we have some over here. I am a little too late to the party. They have the AT-ST, and they have one turbo tank left. Now the turbo tank, not one that I really want to buy at $160, but I guess I'm going to have to. I feel kind of like, you know, I came all this way. I have to pick up at least one set. So I think that this one will do. There's not really anything else going on here. They don't really have any sales or anything like that that are too crazy. And I don't see any more hidden or anything like that. Trying to see if anyone hid any of the sets, but it's not looking very likely. But I guess I'll grab the turbo tank and I'll get a little bit of an early review out. I am going to take a look at Barnes & Noble while I'm here to see if they have any of the sets. Doesn't look like we have any Star Wars here. We have a couple of the sets, but unfortunately none of the stuff is out early, and all of these prices seem to be sitting at retail. Doesn't look like they have any sales. All right, the Juggernaut wasn't really the one that I wanted. I didn't really want to buy this at full price. I was going to wait for it to go on sale, but it being the only one out at Target, I do want it for some videos, and I also figured getting an early review out on it would be kind of fun, so I figured I'd buy it anyway. You know, probably not the smartest financial decision. I definitely do not recommend buying this because after tax, it comes out to 170 bucks in New York, $175 in New York. which is crazy for a set of this size. I will say, very hyped about the minifigs. I have a lot of stuff planned with them, which is why I ultimately did end up buying this. So overall, a fun one. This was probably, I really wanted the MTT as well as the battle pack. I know the battle pack's also insanely overpriced. Could have gotten the ATST. I just don't think the ATST is, you know, it's not one that I'm very interested in getting. So I'm going to get this. I'm going to build it up, and then I'm also going to run out a little bit later to another Target to see if I can try my luck there and get the MTT in some of the other sets. All right, got the turbo tank back home. I'm going to build this tonight, but I am going to run out to the other Target real quick because this really wasn't the one that I wanted. I really need the MTT for a video and a couple of others I wanted to look at. So I'm going to run to another Target and just see if they have them. So I guess I'll get going before they close because it's already pretty late. It's like 9 o'clock. Okay, I'm about to head out, but they do close at 10 and it's 9:20, so I have to lock in and get there pretty quick since it's like 20 minutes away. So hopefully we do end up finding some more sets, otherwise kind of a wasted trip. But I do have hope. I found the turbo tank earlier, so hopefully we can find that MTT. Made it to Target. I'm gonna go try my luck. The shelves are pretty much empty. The sets they do have are also at full price. This Target probably wasn't the smartest one to come to. They're definitely not the best Target, but unfortunate. It doesn't look like we have any of the early sets, nor do we have any sales. Okay, there is nothing in that Target, unfortunately. That is kind of the crappy Walmart near me, or Target near me. Never really have anything, but I figured it was worth the check. There's one more kind of near me. It's like 40 minutes away that I guess I'll go to tomorrow morning to try and get that MTT because I need it for a video, and if I can get it sooner, it'll definitely be worth it because then I'll be able to get that out sooner. Very unfortunate, no luck at Target to get those. There is another one that I might run to tomorrow, but I do want to get this built and ready to review so I can have that review out early. Really wanted the MTT because I had a couple of really fun videos planned with it, but the turbo tank will do for now. I also needed this for some videos. Crazy that this cost me 175 bucks though. That's just absurd. Definitely would not recommend buying this, but I'm gonna clear this up and then I can get to building. All right, I woke up, I'm building up this set so I can get the review out as quick as I can, but beware if you do end up getting the turbo tank, whatever step this is, from 165 to 172, it's been like 20 minutes of building wheels and I am sick of it. This is not a fun step, but is what it is. It's almost done, and this is on the second to last bag. I got the one other bag down there that's got the Ki-Adi-Mundi as well as the Commander Vicara. Got the Galactamines already. They look sick. Excited to get this review going. Unfortunately, no wastegapes on these guys, but I'm gonna try and get this one out as quick as I can, just so, you know, as the earlier the better when it comes to a review on an early set. But it's coming along nicely. Unfortunately, not the best set. And then once I get this done and out, I am going to go out and see if I can find the MTT as well. All right, I just finished building. I'm gonna get the review going, but a package just got delivered, so I wanna go grab that before I get the review going. It's a very fun one, so I'm gonna go grab that package, then we can get this review underway. All right, I finished my review. I just grabbed the thumbnail. I gotta go grab that package. Then I have to start editing all of the footage and get my voiceover done for all of the B-roll footage. All right, I just finished uploading the turbo tank review, and I'm working on a little Instagram post, you know, complaining that I can sit down my clone trooper with a waist cape, but I can't sit him down with the backpack. So something's not right here about LEGO's argument about the waist capes, but gonna let this go live and see how it does. Should be nice. The first early review, the first August review for my channel, took a bit of a different approach when it comes to this video. So let me know what you guys think about it. I am back at yet another Barnes & Noble. They actually have a lot more LEGO Star Wars in stock than I thought. We have a lot of sets here. We have this cool little banner on the side with Mandalorian and Grogu. They have a lot of sets here. They just don't really have anything that I'm crazy interested in. They have some of the older sets. They have some Harry Potter over here as well, but it doesn't look like they have anything new or early, nor do they have anything on sale. Let's see, these battle packs look like they are at retail. Yeah, $19.99. Unfortunate, but I guess it was worth a shot. I'm packaging up the turbo tank right now, and I went to scan the QR code to, you know, do whatever just to claim the points for it, because it's whatever, like 20 points for it. And I figured, you know, I'm selling it, may as well claim the points. And someone already claimed the points on it. Someone took the points. So it was either from my review where I showed the directions, or someone took them from the eBay listing. Either way, that's crazy. That's diabolical that someone yoinked my points from my thing. I guess I should have claimed it right away. So fair game is what it is. I'll just have to be quicker next time. I just think it's very funny that someone stole the points from my directions. But got this all ready. I have to make it so this isn't really gonna fall apart. The whole thing, it's so small that it fits in just 2 bags now. Maybe I should take it apart, but I'm not going through all that, to be fair. I'm just gonna go through, get this shipped up and all ready to go, and then I'll drop it off at the post office tomorrow. Okay, Okay, not only did I end up selling everything, including the minifigs and the builds, somehow I ended up turning a profit even without accounting for the revenue off of the videos. So I guess, I don't know, definitely a good thing. I was definitely having some buyer's remorse regarding that turbo tank because it's just such a bad bang for your buck. But I think I was able to part it out in a way where people were able to get what they wanted. I think I only sold the build for like 40 bucks, so I think it was a good deal. And then a lot of people really wanted the minifigs, so I sold them in a lot. And I will see, still waiting on Commander Picard to sell, but all 3 Galactic Marines sold for 90 in total. So I'm gonna get those shipped out, get this shipped out, and everything else will probably sell by tonight, so I can drop it off tomorrow at the post office. I'm about to drop off these packages at the post office, but it is 96 and it is not nice in this car. It is very hot. So I'm gonna get these dropped off. I have like 4 videos recorded and I have to edit them all, and I just really hate editing, but I'm gonna go drop these off and then I can come home and edit a video, I guess. But it's way too hot out here. I'm headed to Target to get the new sets, but it is pouring rain out right now, unfortunately, like it always is here. So hopefully get there easily and don't get the sets soaked once I get them. I made it to Target and I am excited to get my hands on all of the new August 1st sets. Okay, they had stocked them, but the only thing left was 1 turbo tank and like 50 of the force burner speeders, which is not a set that I want, and I guess obviously not a set that anyone else wants, unfortunately. Didn't need the turbo tank. It's kind of unfortunate. I guess I just should have come earlier. I was going to come yesterday, but I got busy and then didn't end up coming, so I guess I'll just wait. I'll get them tomorrow on a release day or whatever when I do end up getting them. It's not even that I really want them at the release price, but I do need the Slave one to do that comparison before anyone else does it, because once someone else does it, there's not really a big point for me to do it. But I figured I have the sets, I may as well try and get some more content out of it if I can. But unfortunately, not here. I guess tomorrow I'll go on a quest to find one no matter where I have to end up going. Not going to be too fun, but hopefully I'll be able to find them tomorrow because I did not find them tonight. It's August 1st, officially the release day for all of these summer 2025 sets. I'm going to go on a mission to the LEGO store. The closest one's 40 minutes away. It's currently 9 a.m. They open at 10, so I'm going to go get a move on, get over there. I don't really want to drive all the way over there because it's not even in the state of New York. It's in Connecticut, so I have to go drive 40 minutes out of state just to get to this LEGO store to get these new sets. They've been so elusive the past couple of days. I've had the opportunities to get them like early at stores, but they've always been sold out. I've always been too late. So I'm going to try get there early, lock in, go on a mission. Hopefully I can come back with all of these sets because I really need the Slave one to get that review, and I need the MTT to make a video on that I'm really working for. And then I'll probably pick up some of the other ones while I'm there because why not? I guess I'm already going out all my way to get them. So I'm gonna go lock in, and then I'll see you guys once I get there. Sets secure, and now I gotta get these secure in the car. I made it. I had to lock in. It was a mission. It was packed in there. I got there like just at the start of opening, and there's so many people in there, so I had to lock in. I didn't really record. I'm sorry about that, but I got the sets that I needed. I even picked out some parts, but I'm gonna lock in. I'm gonna get home. It's like a 40-minute drive home to the closest LEGO store, unfortunately, so I gotta get home. I really need the Slave one video out today because I feel like if I don't get it out today, then someone's gonna do it before me, and if someone does it before me, then kind of ruins the point. So I'm gonna go lock in, get home in like 40 minutes, and hopefully I have this video out around like 3. All right, I made it home, hit some traffic, but it didn't take too long. Here's what I ended up getting. Get the receipt out of there. I got all of these pieces that spilt out of the bag, but I got the MTT, I got the V19 Torrent somewhere right here, and then lastly the one that I really needed was the Slave one, which I'm going to build right now because I need to do the comparison before I do the review, because that comparison needs to get done before the other one comes out. So I'm gonna get on that right now and see how fast I can build this thing and then get to work on the comparison. All right, it took me all day, but from, going to Danbury, or like 40 minutes away from my house to get this set and finally get this review and comparison done. Well, the review's not done yet. It took me all the way until 6 p.m. and I left at 10 a.m. from my house to get this set. It has been a whole day affair, but it's done. It's checking. It's gonna upload 26-minute video, almost 27. It's a goated video. Go check it out, please. It took a lot of work, but finally have some time to myself. Have to clean up my room. I was throwing stuff around to make room for stuff, but now I can build. Have to build the MTT, have to build the V19 Torrent. I think both these sets were good pickups on day one. I feel like the turbo tank was the only one that was crazy absurd, so I sold that off, but I do need these for some videos I have planned. And unfortunately, well, I got the free, the Fortnite Brickhead thing. Probably just sell it to recuperate some of the cost for these, but it's a cool one. Nice to get it for free. I think it's like a $20 set on its own. And then my Pick-a-Brick, which is Yeah, luckily it's in the bag. I'll clean that up. You can see got some cool pieces for Felucia though. I honestly might go back to the the Lego store to get more of these, because if I want to do it, this is going to be the cheapest way for me to get these pieces if I do end up building Felucia. Don't know if it's something that I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna think on it for a while, but until then I gotta get building. That's gonna do it for this vlog. It was a little bit all over the place, so I am sorry for that. Trying getting back on the weekly vlogs. I finished up building all of these sets, so get all those reviews out. It'll probably be out by the time that I'm done editing this vlog, but more vlogs come in the future, more vlogs that'll probably be a bit better constructed than this one. So thank you all for sticking around to the end and watching the vlogs. If you enjoyed, make sure to let me know and I'll do more vlogs in the future. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe. Drew signing out.